Happy New Year! Happy 2024! It's 2024. It's a new year. It's a new me. Yay! We did it. We made it to 2024. So proud of us. So proud of myself, really, honestly, because it's been a year. It's been a great year, but it's been a year. 2023 is dead and done. It was a good time. I had a lot of good memories. I'm really excited for this new year, see what we can do on the channel and, just art-wise and see where my creative juices go this year. Very exciting stuff. I hope you guys had a great holiday season, a great New Year celebration. Welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited for another video today. If you've been on my Instagram lately, you have seen that I have done a lot of portraits like this. Boom, 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 example. And I'm really loving them. Like I did not realize how much I missed drawing faces. And now that we are back the new year, I thought, why don't I go back to my 100 faces challenge that I did during quarantine. And if anyone doesn't know what the 100 faces challenge is, you draw 100 faces, 1 or 10 a day, depending on how much you want to do. And then you kind of see how much you progressed. So I'm kind of doing that challenge again, but just doing everything a bit more detailed than I did with the last time. This is what my last 100 faces challenge looked like. Very sketchy and just trying to learn exactly what faces look like, I guess. But now what I want to do is continue that and do another portrait. But this time I'm going to be drawing a very special someone. I'm going to be drawing my boyfriend. Gotta draw from the heart. He's my muse. So I thought today I would try and draw his face. This picture is the one I'm going to be using. I know. So we're going to see how that goes. And then at the end, I'm going to film his reaction to see if he likes it. I'm really excited. Let's get going. Yeah, I'm going to be using Procreate and my iPad and my iPad Pencil 2nd generation. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yep. Okay. All right, guys. So here we are in the speed draw. Right now I'm just going in and putting in his flat colors on his face so you can see his skin tone and the shadow of his neck and his hair is there. That's really just the basic stuff. I'm going in right now, adding some details, some highlights in the neck, the nose area, the eyebrows, and like the eye sockets. Those are really important structural pieces of the face that I always like to start off on, just so I can figure out where that T-zone lies. So yeah. Right now, still kind of pushing and pulling things so it looks like him. Getting the frame is really important so it actually looks like the person you're trying to draw. So here I go in with the eyes. At this part, I kind of threw myself off. I used white to outline the eyes, and I'm not really sure why, but it threw me off for a good long while. I was working on the eyes, and it stressed me out, but in the end, it comes together. But piece of advice, don't use white to outline the eyes. It'll throw your brain for a loop and you'll be like, what? So I go in, I'm trying to fix it right now. So you can see I'm adding some darkness. I'm trying to make his waterline. It works. It comes together eventually, but it took too long. Next time I'm just going to start with the dark color for his eyes, the ones that kind of outline his eyelashes and stuff. But yeah, detailing the eyes a lot. I really focused on them because I think in the picture that's what your eyes go to first, because there's like light glistening in them and it's just nice. So adding some details around his mouth, his beard, like he has a little smile line dimple on his cheek. I was kind of trying to outline that too. Right now I'm really trying to get that dark line that outlines his jaw pretty prominent because it kind of shapes his face. Going in, adding some detail into his nose, those nostrils, that nice highlight on the bridge of his nose. Really just throwing in those details that make his face look like his face. Yeah. Adding more detail on the bridge of the nose, just so I can get that structure of where the shadow hits and where the light hits, all that good jazz. So right now I'm going in, adding more detail to his eyes, adding more shadow, and focusing on his crease and smile lines. I'm using the selection tool, which creates a really nice harsh line that creates like shadow and like creases or wrinkles. I did that first when I did like an old portrait a few weeks ago, and it really helped. And I was like, oh, I can add more structure using the lasso tool or the select tool. It gives you a harsh edge where you can also make a shadow, and it's pretty cool. I just kind of moved his eye over a bit. It wasn't looking right, so I just love that about digital drawing. Yeah, adding more details into his eyes and his beard right now, really building up that dark line on the bottom. It's looking pretty cool if I do say so myself. I really love adding the highlights in the corner of the eyes. It just makes the piece come together so nicely and adds such a element of realism that doesn't take too much detail or like artistic knowledge. So eye shines in the corner of the eyes look really good. Building up his neck more, trying to make the detail flow from his face to his neck so it doesn't look too much just like a block of color down there. Blending it all together so it looks more cohesive. Again, using that select tool, which is just so good. It can really help you refine one portion without messing up the rest, which is something I am quite known for. I threw in a t-shirt just so he's not so scandalous. You know, had to clothe the man. So I added a nice olive green shirt. It goes with his complexion. I just think the colors bounce off each other very well. I'm fixing up his hair because it needed some refining. I want it to look a little bit more realistic, but also still a little cartoonish, I guess, or just, you know, flowy. Yeah. Yeah. So still editing the hairline, making sure it all fits the same measurements as it does in the picture. Adding some highlights in there, making it look more brown because his hair is brown, and I started with a black, which was not correct. I saturated his skin a lot more so he really comes to life in these final steps. But this is really it. There's not much else going on here. Next up is his reaction. It's so sweet. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Just open the iPad?
I'll open it for you.
I just ran 13 miles.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. Aww. That's really good.
You like it?
Holy shit. I really like it.
Yay!
You really got me. I think you got my eyes really well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You like
this
it?
is really beautiful. I don't know what to say. It's really sweet.
Are you crying?
Yeah. Really
Oh. Mwah. You're so sweet. I'm glad you like it. Yes, best reaction.